Our goal in the formation of the Peace and Plenty Rural Historic District is first and foremost to preserve the historic character of the property, even as farmers adjust and modernize their farms to meet future challenges.
The Peace and Plenty Rural Historic District is an area just northeast of Newmarket that encompasses over 1,161 acres of land and includes 9 historic farmsteads and a lime plant. It's a significant linkage of our historic architectural and agricultural heritage in this part of the county.
So the amazing thing about this district is when you look out across the landscape, it's substantially the same as it looked 250 to 300 years ago. The ridges, the ridge tops, the valleys, the streams, the internal road network, the woodlots, all of the features of the landscape are essentially the same today as they were 250 years ago.
This area currently consists of 11 parcels, but prior to that, in the 1740s, this area just made up of 2 large land patents, one in 1740 and the other in 1742. This area attracted English settlers to the area, and we know that John James was one of the earliest to settle in the area in 1740.
The valley was first settled by what came to be known as the rural elite. Lord Baltimore at the time owned all of Maryland, decided to give parcels out to his best friends, his allies, successful people in the community. So it was settled by Englishmen and women who were lawyers, highly educated, businessmen, doctors, elected officials, and so forth.
These early farmers in this district were rural elite farmers who did a lot of tobacco farming, which required enslaved and tenant laborers to work that land because it was so labor intensive. As the Civil War dawned and after the Civil War with emancipation, these farmers then moved into more diversified crops, including wheat and hay and corn, and then as the trend in agriculture moved to dairy, these farms also followed that trend in Frederick County. We are protecting these historic farmsteads in the district from future development activities that might happen. So preserving and designating the properties at the local level gives the property owners the opportunity to apply for a Rural Historic Preservation Grant Program where they can apply to do exterior renovation work on their historic farms, the barns, the houses, etc., that are in their farmsteads. It also gives the opportunity for any insensitive additions or changes that might occur to the property that the Historic Preservation Commission can work with the property owner to make sure the historic character of those properties are not lost.
It means that I can apply for grants in order to restore this property so that it's here for future generations.
We also wanted to share with the county in the cost and the effort required to restore historic buildings. We wanted to serve as a model for other farming communities in Frederick that may choose also to form a district. And finally, we wanted the district to be a point of education for citizens in Frederick about the importance of farming to the county, to its history, and to its future.
For more information, people can visit our website under the Historic Preservation page.